See, growing up, I would always give up at every single thing that I did. If I played football, I would do it for a couple of years, and then if it didn't go the way that I wanted to, I'd quit. Ultimately, I quit playing football my senior year of high school. I was always fat my whole entire life. I was in sixth grade, I was 165 pounds. Seventh grade and eighth grade, I was about 185. Started freshman year, I was 200 pounds. I was always fat. The heaviest I got was 240 pounds. And if I wanted to lose weight, I would never do it because it was hard. And it ate me alive. Every single thing I would do, I would go about it the easiest route because I never actually wanted to do it. And when I would start doing it, I would give up. And it ate me alive. I always felt like I was made for more. There was always disappointment when I'd look into the mirror. When I'd step on the scale, I knew that I was still a fat ass because I just simply couldn't amount to a successful life. And it ate at me for years. See, but everything changed. I finally was able to lose weight. I lost about 80 pounds a couple years ago, and I'm still progressing in my journey. I got down to 160 pounds from 240 pounds. And the only thing that changed, it wasn't the diet, it wasn't the workout, it was the reason that I wanted to lose the weight. Because I would always give up, and that would eat me alive. But I stopped giving up when I had a why. And that is how you can never, ever fail. See, if you have a why, if you have a reason that you wake up in the morning, it anchors you every single day, then you're going to put one foot in front of the other. I remember when I didn't even want to be alive. I didn't have any value. I didn't have a purpose. I simply didn't even want to breathe the air on earth. So I would wake up every single day dreading the day going forward. But everything changed when I had a why. My why was to pour my spirit out to other people, to help other people. My why was to love my family and give to my mother and my father, my brother, my sister. See, when I had a why, I wanted to wake up. When I wanted to start losing weight, the why I had before is I wanted to lose weight for women. I wanted to lose weight to be accepted by everyone. That's not a strong enough why. I started to lose weight because I wanted to survive. The gym became therapeutic for me. That is a strong-rooted why. See, when you have a why that anchors your life and it pushes you put one foot in front of the other, you're always going to show up. You'll outwork the person that is so talented and he has everything going for him. No, that person doesn't have a strong enough rooted why. See, the person with a strong rooted why, he's going to be consistent. He's going to be relentless in his behaviors and he's going to show up every single damn day. And that is what actually makes you succeed. See, you have to have a why. You have to have an anchored purpose to why you want to walk towards your goal. And there's an example. There's bad whys and there's good whys, right? A bad why is I want to lose 80 pounds because women are going to finally accept me and my peers are going to finally stop treating me like a fat ass. Boom. That's a bad why. A bad why to want to heal your life is I want to heal so I can finally be happy and accepted in a room when I walk into a room with people. That's a bad why. And you know why those whys are bad? Because you're doing it for someone else. You're not doing it for you. You need to do it for you. That is a strong-rooted why, right? A strong-rooted why is I'm going to lose weight because it simply makes me feel whole and happy again. I'm going to try to heal my mindset because it gives me a purpose. It makes me want to wake up every single day. That is what's going to create success in your life. It's not the women that are going to make your weight loss journey better. It's not going to be the acceptance from social media, thinking that your physique is better than Joe Schmo at work, right? Whatever the case may be. That shit does not matter. Because when the going gets tough and you don't want to eat that meal and you finally get that goal and women start to look at you differently, you're going to start giving up. And you're going to go right back to the old identity that you always ran from. But when you have a why, you're going to eat that meal that you don't want to eat. You're going to show up for the gym when you don't want to show up. You're going to heal your mindset and develop it and want to breathe air and survive when you have a why. But the person that doesn't have a why, when they get their goal, they'll give up. When the goal doesn't happen in the time period that they wanted it to happen in, they'll give up. When it doesn't go their way, they're going to give up. Ultimately, the person with no why, no purpose, he's going to fail. He or she will fail. But the person that has an anchored why will always, always succeed. And that is how you can never, ever, ever fail again. This is how you can never give up again because you now have a rooted reason. So way is going about building your why. It's simple. Dig deep. do some self-reflection, right? Don't look somewhere else to figure out what I need to do or where I need to go with my life, because when you do that, you're going to give up. See, dig deep within. Reflect on why you think the way you do. Reflect on what your soul actually wants, not your heart, but your soul and what it craves. That is what's going to build your why. And when you find that why, when you dig deep, so deep into your soul that it seems like nothing else is going to make you fail because it seems so correct and it sits so right in this very moment, that is when you know that's what's going to burn that fire. That's what's going to make you never give up again. So I have an offer for you guys, right? If you feel like you still can't figure out your why, you still feel like whatever you try, it's going to fail you, right? And then you have a why, but you don't know where to start. I've gone through this all. You know, I've literally pulled myself out of hell. I went from not wanting to breathe. I went from being obese. I went through the deepest dark pits of my soul and explored it to pull myself out and be to where I want to be. So I have an offer for you guys that are listening. If you feel like you're in the same position, I coach people online, one-on-one, to literally heal their mindset. Whether it's through fitness, whether it's through finding a purpose just to want to breathe air again, that is what I do. So if you guys are interested, click the first link in my bio and I would happily hop on a call with you guys. If it's not something that works for us, then simply I would just love to plant that seed for you. I would love for you to just actually want to live with a purpose and find your why. So I'm hopefully looking forward to talking with you guys. And if it doesn't work out, then God bless you. So hopefully whoever I'm speaking to right now, this impacted you with this message. And I hope that you guys can go forward and realize that you are never going to fail again.